What's up, guys and gals? Welcome to Gonungagap, where we have finished off. I guess we got to make a decision. In the previous episode, we killed off some kind of storm boss thing. Was a badass, but also actually was conflicted. I couldn't help but feel like she was at war with herself, to quote Tangled. So anyways, let's go up and to the left. And next, we're going to try and unlock this frost boss, because I like to keep things cool. Ice cold, in fact. What is that giant shadow over my head? Oh, that scared me for a second.
Ár fara uppruna heimsins.
So apparently we're in Elevigor. I don't know what that means, but it sounds kind of like elevator. So maybe, what is this right here? Does this do anything? I don't think that it does, but it looked kind of like a tablet. Like maybe it would fall over and then I'd be able to surf the internet with it. I'd be like, oh, thank God. Ever since I got to Gonungagap, I've been on the internet in like, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours. And I'm really starting to, you know, I didn't realize how much I relied on the internet until it went down for like 2 days. Last week, the internet went down, like, on my block because somebody, like, ran. I'm not really sure exactly what happened. I'm pretty sure what happened is we have a bunch of road construction going on. Can these be destroyed? Because it looks like they're blocking the road for right now. Maybe I get some kind of heat spell that allows me to go past at some point. Can I big swing them? Ah, there it is. I just had to try everything. I wanted to make sure. I figured maybe we get a heat spell or something that allows us to walk through ice later. Maybe it's like Mega Man'd out. But I do actually like the way that you can do whatever what does this thing do? Nothing. Alright, big red dragon, hang out over there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we have a bunch of construction going on. They're building a train station here right now. And so anyways, the train station construction means they're ripping up all kinds of roads and doing all kinds of damage. And my assumption is that nobody checked with the utility company. Where perhaps, oh look, we found some kind of overlook. So it looks like our rune, and actually this place doesn't have the points of interest marked though. I'm going to let this zoom out a little bit further because I want to know where the trees are at. It doesn't look like that much of a maze, but there's got to be a reason why. Maybe a storm blows in or something once you go into the next part, so you got to memorize it from here. Damn, that would suck. I am really bad at memorizing. That would be brutal. Let's go test it out first before we go any further. I bet you anything like a fog bank or something rolls in once you go through here. So let's say that we branch off this way. And the fragments are so small that I think navigation's going to be a little bit rough. Essentially, I don't think the map is actually for scale either. I mean, it might be. I could be wrong, so don't quote me on it. But it seems vaguely possible. Damn, son. Okay. So maybe we don't want to destroy those. That explains what these things are right here, then. The mechanic was as of yet unexplained, but now it makes more sense. I'm just going to wander a bit. I think I saw the Mimir well right there. Sounds pretty good. I think we got a storm coming in. You can actually watch the flakes. And actually, I'll take this over a fog bank that just blinds the entire map out. Get inside of here. And it looks like it gives up pretty quick once it realizes you're back behind cover, so that's good. You only gotta wait it out. I'm gonna go to the top of this tower real quick and get a feel for where we're at. Looks like we got something up that way. So I'm gonna go to the north and get our power first because I know I've been neglecting that the last couple times that I play. I'm also gonna heal myself real quick. Then once we get back down to ground level, let's pay attention. Keep an eye on our snowflakes here. There we go. Keep these up and alive. Just in case. Alright, we'll wait this one out. We got a big blustery storm. You know, I don't get snow where I live. There's never been snow since 1989 where I live. We haven't had snow in a really... In fact, a couple years ago, like maybe 10... That's a couple once you get older, don't worry about it. So, like maybe 10 years ago, there was light snowfall for like 30 seconds during one day. I was out at dinner. I remember when I came outside, the snow started to fall for just a second. But it wasn't even enough to give you, like, a frosting. It was just like, whatever. It's just a little bit. I think this is up where I want to be right here. We'll wait this out real fast. Woo, that's a biggin'. God damn. So yeah, it looks like we've got maybe a god statue up here. Looking at the map, I assume anyways that this is going to cut left eventually. And there'll be... Yep, we got ourselves a rune. So what is this guy right here? Oh, that's the rune itself. Oh, wow, I'm way off. Okay. So, well, we got the rune. That'll be alright. The rune of uppercase I with no serifs. Ah. Or the number 1 if you do it real simple. I mean, whichever you want. This language feels like it would be really, really fun to insult people in because it's real, like, guttural and kind of, not like angry sounding, but it just sounds like it would actually sound good when you're angry. It's kind of like German. Seems like it'd be good for, like, swearing and just getting super rowdy. So that means I gotta go to the right if we wanted to get to the next statue, and I bet you anything that protrusion on the left is where the tree is at, so we can get some more health. Which we do desperately need, no joke. We need health really, really, really badly. So if I can take this back down, that's going to be the curve right there. Looks like we can cross over right here, so I may go for that. Although, we need to get this done quick style. I always get nervous whenever I get stuck in that animation. I think this is the big one that's along the side. Like right here, maybe? I don't know, navigation's a little bit... let's go back over here. Navigation's a little bit sketchy. Alright, so sneaking around this way. Got a nice frosting running over everything right now. Is there any way to get up there? Oh, well, maybe this is the big... Not sure. I think mentally my scale is a little off, and so I feel like I'm moving farther than I actually am. We need to find... There we go. So essentially there's going to be a location here where we could actually turn everything around. Let's go back. I was going to say, we got to make a call right here. And I'm pretty sure we ain't going to make it. Yeah, I've never been out in a blizzard or anything like that. Wait, what is going on? I'm behind the thingy. Huh, maybe my positioning was off. It's okay, we'll go find the Mimir well right after this. We got plenty of health left. Got a long walk out to the power pole here. Wonder if you can take shelter behind the dragon statues as well. I'm gonna give that one a rest. Let's wait right here for a minute. I don't think I was gonna make... Yeah, that's what I figured. I didn't figure I was gonna make it all the way across that bridge without something going wrong. I think you get another X added every single time you pick up an apple. Because we got 4 of them right now, and I don't know if we picked up 4. I don't really count so good. But anyways, I'll keep an eye on it the next time we do it. Give you an exact positional reference point for how much health we're getting. And this should be our next statue. Is this one new? This one's new. It's a bitchin' ass helmet though. It's almost like a Mega Man helmet. So we've got a new power. Cool. I'll definitely take it. That's the sort of thing that seems really useful. Damn! Getting around with a quickness. No map can contain me. I'm going to wait this one out, though. It feels like it's right. Oh, it restored all of our health and all of our powers. Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to go to the left because I'd be willing to bet that's where the tree is at. The Mimir Well might also be a good plan, but meh, we'll figure it out. Alright, so back around and down. Kind of to the left-ish. I don't know. Kind of navigating by feel right now. I think it would help to get into one of those little positional reference points again. So is this our guy right here? Here, hurry up the hill. I'm not getting killed by a blizzard right now. So if we wanted to go left, unfortunately that actually helps us out a little bit more northward than it does leftward. Should still be able to connect this down though. If I head down to the left and then I hook upwards, once we get back down and around we should be good. Please don't start a blizzard right now. It would make me super hapsies if you do. Oh, shit. Alright, fine then. Start a blizzard. See if I care. I'm a Viking lady. Can't stop me. Look at this red hair. Look at that red hair and those I want an antler hat. If I had an antler hat, I'd wear it all the time. Although nowadays you gotta worry about hippies running up on you and throwing blood on you and shit, so maybe not. Like, oh man, did you just throw like animal AIDS blood on me? What's wrong with you? You broken in the head? People too extreme nowadays. See anything they don't agree with and just lose their goddamn minds. Like, well, I could just agree to disagree, but you know what? I think I'm gonna lose my shit instead and act irrationally. That'll work. I think I'm gonna have to wait. Sorry, everybody. I realize it's not intensely interesting watching me hide behind this giant stone tombstone. I guess stone is kind of included in that. You need to say stone tombstone. Although if it's not stone, I think you would. If you said like wooden tombstone. There you go. But then wouldn't you just get I don't know. Then you get rid of the stone on the back end? See, it's all sketchy. I think this is... Oh, there it is. Yeah. Oh, actually, it looks like you get a couple of X's each time. You get 2. So Ithun does us the good favor of extending our life. I don't think there's anything else anywhere on the map. Like, I think we're done here. Aside from the Mimir Well, which I'm not really that interested in anyways. Let's go back to Gonungagap real fast. You know, while I think this game is an interesting exercise in map building, I think there needs to be a little bit more combat or, like, something going on the maps. I don't know. Like, I think that they've made tremendously interesting maps, and it's interesting the way that they've arranged the environmental hazards to be different each time around, but I need, like, more stuff to hit. I don't know. I've got, like, a violent streak going on. I'm a Viking right now. When a game says that I play as a Viking, I assume that, at least in some respect, I'm going to be hitting stuff occasionally. And we do hit stuff occasionally, but maybe just, like, a little bit more hitting would be better. Jormungandr's Lake. Or Jormungandr? Do you say Y or do you say Jormungandr?
Loka og bani Thors.
As I recall, Jormungandr is the big worm that spawns at Ragnarok that kills Thor. Oh, look at that. Can't get traction, but on the snow we can. Okay. Cool. Let's stay around the edges then. We'll figure it out. There's got to be something out in the middle, though, that I want. What does the map look like? Oh, it's just empty space. That's actually a really interesting concept, though, for a map. Like, what if we made a map that was basically just, like, open space, and the player has to fiddle with it? And I think you see a lot of that same design decision, that same design constraint when you play things like The Longest Dark. There are maps where it's just like a big, icy lake. And all you have to deal with is the fact that if a fog bank rolls in, or if you lose your bearings, that you're, like, done like dinner, you know what I mean? You're finished. It's a little bird right there. Those fish look delicious. I don't even like fish. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about right now. When it comes to finding the power on this map, I think that our best idea is just to cling to the leftward wall. And then maybe just stay like one screen out from it slightly. What the shit is that? Oh, never mind then. I don't want to play no more. I'm going to hide on Moose Knuckle Island over here. So maybe if you stomp around on the ice too much, Jormungandr comes and investigates. I think that must be the case. So now, we've got to figure out how far inland is the thing that we want to interact with. And so we're looking for a big outward jut to give us an indication of where we should step off. However, well, there's a Mimir Well, so that's pretty good. If we use this, that'll restore our speed power so we can get out of the way of Jormungandr. And last time it put it on the map after we used the tree or like some of the other supplemental resources. I guess not, though. I guess not. Okay, well, we'll go up into the northeast then. I already know for a fact we kind of... Oh, there it is. It added it there. Okay, so from here we kind of just want to go upwards. And like I said, you want to stay like one screen away from the right-hand wall. But doing that is a little bit sketchy, given the fact that Jormungandr is totally in there right now. I don't know if the Jormungandr, where they put the R on the end, is like a regional variation. I don't know. When you read books on Norse mythology, in English anyways, he's always just called Jormungandr. There's no R at the end from what I've seen anyways. But that might just be the language difference. What do I know about anything? Definitely not a linguist. That's a little bit unnerving. Huh. Okay, so there's that wall right there. So I think you get a couple shots to really just sort of... They give you... Oh, there he is right there. We almost walked right past him. And I think that's the Mjolnir statue. It might make our hammer a little bit better. Yeah, there it is. It's got the hammer of Thor on it, so... Cool.
Lotnast styrkur mjölnis. Heill sé þér Þór. Góð þrumiveðurs og hugrekkis.
From here, it should just be an up and left. Oh, shit. Okay, maybe not. Oh, balls. What the shit? Nah, F that. I'm good. Nope. I don't mess with sea creatures. Sea creatures is scary and unfriendly. Yay, another rune.
Þú hefur fundið báðar rúnir ís, hrím jötunsins sem liggur í dvala undir skorpu jarðar. Haltu áfram að kanna svæðið eða snúðu aftur í Gonungagap.
I'm a little bit terrified right now. I mean, luckily they gave me a little bit of foreboding right there to figure out what was about to happen. Shit, that's a big worm. Holy gods, that thing is enormous. This would be the perfect time for the Michael Scotts among you to say, that's what she said. Go ahead. I'm going to allow you the courtesy. Feel free. I'm not going to cry about it. I just want to find the apple tree. Is there only an apple tree on one of the two maps whenever... Huh, the maps are connected. I mean, in a theoretical sense, they're not actually physically connected. But I like that you can overlook one map with the other. Lots of cool ideas in this game. Lots of cool ideas. Must have been a fun game to work on if you were into like Norse mythology or anything like that. Must have been a really fun game to work on. Alright, well. You know, I could look around for a tree here, but I'm starting to wonder if there's only a tree on one of the two maps, and then as long as you get one of them, the other tree, when you show up on the other map, maybe... Because what you'll remember is on the first map, the apple was gone when we got there, and I don't remember picking it up, but then again, I don't remember things very well, so... I think we're about squared away here. I wonder if the entire map can be destroyed, if there's just very, very specific points where the worm jumps up out of the water. Interesting thing to ponder. Let's go back to Gonungagap. We got enough time left for a boss, so if I can make this flow in such a way where every episode has 2 runes and a boss, I think that'll keep the whole thing a little bit more engaging, because the people that want the action can skip straight to the end, and they can watch me fight the boss, and the people that want to play around with kind of like the storyline and the pretty aspects of the game can follow me through the front half. But I definitely think this game is a study. You should have students study this game with game design on how to make cool maps. As far as the action on the maps, I think it's a little lacking. I would like to see more things to do on the maps, but the maps themselves are pretty cool. Each one has a point, a function, and a form that goes along with that function, and I think that's a harder nail to hit with the hammer than most people give credit for. Alright, let's find out what this ice guy's got for us. I think I saw this guy in a gameplay trailer or something like that they sent my way like a year ago, but who even knows? Inevitably, my first attempt on these bosses is always bunk anyway, so normally I just edit it out, and then I just go in with my second attempt after I figure out the mechanic. Just because, I don't know, people already think I'm dumb enough. I don't want to make it worse. Oh, cool, we're in Niflheim.
Ís, rún frosts, kyrðar og krafts.
We're already full up, so I'm not going to use the Mimir. Get my healing spell ready. I've seen this guy before. He's like a big blue-looking Shrek bastard with a beard. Or are we fighting a wolf? Because we have been following paw prints. Maybe he has a wolf? Concerning. I don't know if I would track a wolf that big. I might just let it be. That's a big dog. That's a really big dog. Oh, that got his attention. Oh, he broke the ice for me. Okay, I was gonna do it, man. Those are some forearms right there. Alright, so what do you do? Okay, so you walk. Obviously, you skip neither arm nor leg day. I can't see your stomach, so I can't tell how you do on core day, but... my assumption is that he should telegraph pretty well. The shadow is usually indicative of how much room you've got to work with here. He's taking a lot of damage, though. I wonder if he hits the same spot twice, though, if it breaks the ice. Then the worm jumps in. That would be troublesome. Or maybe if I'm not allowed to do the... I love the animation. God. Whoever did the animation on this, for real, you deserve your job. Fantastic. What was that? Did he just black out? I'm okay with it. I mean, he fell asleep on me. Kind of a Snorlax-like attack, but... oh, shit. I don't know if I needed to panic right there and use my speed boost, but I went for it because why not? I do like how you can move in between the legs of all the enemy characters too, giggity. He's got like a little waddle walk too. He'd be adorable if he wasn't so goddamn terrifying. I like your pre-installed foghorn. He's like, you should see the one on the other end. Woo! What I've taken from this is that you should always, when anything rotates in a, by the way, anything that rotates in a video game, you should try and get as close to the axis of rotation as possible. I don't know if I ever mentioned this during a playthrough or not, but if you play a lot of action games or whatever, just be aware that if something rotates, you want to be as close to its center as possible. Oh, there it is. If you just jump through his leg, you get all kinds of time to whoop on his ass. You know that something Narnar's about to happen once we get to the other side of him, or once we get to the second half of his health. No boss in this game yet has stayed the same throughout the course of the entire, like, attack phase. He's kind of up against a wall right now, so... okay. Oh, the ground is ice now. Okay. Looks like there may be... I don't know if it's a blizzard phase or what it's supposed to be. What this means is that now modified for his behavior, we have to move earlier. I think this big moot could probably hurt us quite a bit if he wanted to. It also means that we have to account for the follow-through on our attacks, too. I just really don't want to be in front of you. Oh, shit. He came the other... Well, I'll take it. Whatever. We're a little bit slow right now. I just don't want to get laid down on. Sorry, pal. Off with his schnoz! Rhinoplasty by Vikings. Oof. Let me get some of that health back. Looks like the dodge roll might afford you a little bit of time. Oh, dude, how did I know? Yeah, that one might have saved us right there. Oh, it makes us attack faster, too. Holy shit. Okay. Well, there you go. The things that we learn. Ah, he still got me with that one, too. Okay, so we'll be alright. For right now, we just got to keep it real with that charge, and I think if we can outlast it, we'll be okay. I don't have shit left as far as abilities are concerned, so I don't know if I can close that gap soon enough. Oh, balls. Oh, we got out of the way. What do you know? Get him! Hit him, Dougie! I converted you to ice cubes so that my drink will be cold. Anybody want some man cubes in their drink?
Þú hefur áunnið þér hilli goðanna.
I'm actually marketing. It's called Jotun ice. It's got badass pictures on the little tin that you get inside. That's right. It's ice that comes in a tin for classy people. I'm not class.
Samferðamanna minna og óvina hurfu á bak við þrumugnýin. Ég fann bragðið af mold og blóði. Fötin límdust við mig þar sem ég hljóp upp á óvini mínum og gróf exi mín á bólakaf í hvern þann sem dirðist að storka mér. Í gegnum storminn sá ég föður minn og dökkan skugga á bakvið hann. Ég hrópaði varnarorð að honum, en allt kom fyrir ekki. Faðir minn var myrtur. Ofsareiði heltók mig þegar ég sá bróður minn standa yfir föður okkar. Harmakvein mín skáru loftið þegar ég áttaði mig á svikum hans. Hefndin fylgdi skjótt á eftir, ég fórnaði lífi bróður míns til alföðursins.
All right, so that's going to be the end of our next episode of Jotun. I will see you all later. Hi do, everybody.